What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, and welcome back to another episode of Real Talk and Real Topics. We hope that everybody is doing good, staying blessed, staying safe, and taking care of yourself out there. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. As y'all can already see, the topic for this evening we're gonna be talking about is the power of letting go. Keywords in that sentence: letting go and releasing what no longer serves you. Because if y'all anything like us, and this is one of the many reasons why this topic is so important to us, um, we hold on to toxic relationships, grudges, bad habits, and we limit ourselves. And that's just one of the many things we do when we hold on to what we ain't supposed to hold on to. And that can block us from being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be and can block your personal growth. So that's one of the many reasons why this topic is important to us because for years, childhood, teenage, especially like in our 20s and stuff, we was holding grudges and we was mad at so many people for many things that they did wrong to us. Whatever the case may be, whatever the situation was, we was holding on to it, holding a grudge like, I'm gonna fix you, I'm gonna be mad at you. Yeah, like we said 1,000 times on our shows, people gonna do you dirty, people gonna do you wrong. It's really up to you how you gonna handle it. We're not saying by any means that it makes it okay. We're not saying that it makes it right. No, we are not. But you can't control, and this is something we had to learn. You absolutely cannot control other people, good, bad, in between, no matter what they do. So you have to find a way to find a new beginning, the bright side. We don't care how ugly it is, there's always one, and get through it. We want to hold on to things, especially relationships, when somebody cheat on you or they do something wrong to you, put their hands on you, let it go. We've been there. All three scenarios, let it go. People know what they do. And at this point in our life, like we said, we're approaching 40. You can't tell us no more. You can't even make it make sense that people don't know what they're doing, because they do. What they not counting on is getting caught and having to say that I'm sorry, or I didn't mean to, or it was an accident, or the one that we've always heard, it's your fault. You made me do it. Well, we didn't know you was a puppet on the string and we control you. And that hit us like a ton of bricks, like, because we was blaming ourselves for the domestic violence and all the arguments, even with family. Anybody in our life, and everybody point a finger at us like we made them do it, or we had control over them, or what was the other thing? If you hadn't done this, I wouldn't have done that. Like, it don't matter what that person does. Like we said, you have no control over them. They know what they're doing. We know what we be doing. So you can't, like we said, you cannot make it make sense and blame other people for your actions, for your reaction. First off, get rid of that emotion and think with some common sense and take 2 seconds to take a step back and be like, is this really going to be worth me defending myself, explaining myself to somebody that really don't care? No, because like we said, they don't. Everybody knows what they're doing. And everybody knows how to put on a good mask, play the role like hell, and fool you. And everybody always say, be careful who you get into a relationship with. Man, people know how to put up a mask and be the perfect man, woman for you, just to get what they want. And then as soon as y'all move in and y'all together long enough, that mask come off every time. And when you start struggling, when you really start going through it, you're going to really see what people's intentions for you are. And 95% of the time, it ain't good. And all these things we're saying will cause you to hold on to toxic relationships, toxic people, family, friends, husband, wife, boyfriend, whatever. because you think it's going to change, or you think, you're going to change them, or eventually it's going to work itself out. Ask us how we know, because it didn't. The only time people are going to change is, first off, they get the truth and the knowledge of who they really are. And second, if you're the person they really want to change for. Because if you're not, and they know this, everybody knows what their intentions are going into a relationship or dealing with family, friends, business, whatever. They know it from the jump. It's not like they just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to just cheat on this person. I'm going to lie to him. I'm going to abuse him. No. It was already planned. I'm going to get with them. I'm going to use them. I'm going to have her do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I'm going to get with him. I'm going to tell him I love him, blah, blah, blah. Just to get what you want. And when you get caught, it's, I didn't mean to. Or, you just going to leave me? Or we can't talk about this? We can't work this out? We've been seeing a lot of that on social media lately. And we don't know if these are videos we've been seeing are like little spoofs or jokes, but this is stuff that really happens in real life. People get caught cheating and they want to sit and work it out. People get caught lying and they want to sit and work it out. No, what does that talk about? If you had love for us, if we was cool, and we're talking about men and women, if you had love for us, if we was cool, you wouldn't have did what you did. You wouldn't have belittle me, call me out my name, put your hands on me, lie to me, chill me, just leave me alone. That's the point we at. If you ain't got no good intentions for us, that's why we said before on the premieres of all our shows, if you ain't got no good intentions, just leave us alone. Leave us alone. We got so many stories about people we used to deal with. Cut them off now they mad. They ain't got no access to us. We got so many stories about how people tried to hold us back, that they damn near to throw salt on our name, gossip, slack talk, all that, to make us look bad to other people, because we basically didn't want to deal with them anymore. Even involving our own children. Yeah, even involving them too. And every single one that we went through just made us stronger. Like we said, like a lot of people have. We held a grudge and we was mad for years. We had one relationship, we didn't want to be with the guy anymore. Perfect example. We didn't want to be with him anymore. And instead of taking it, like an adult, because you gotta take that L sometimes, somebody don't want to be with you. They don't want to be with you. Take a look at yourself and be like, oh, okay, I probably could do X, Y, Z, and ABC a little bit better than what I did, or treated them better, provided for them, had their back. We can go down the list. But no, this person decided not to do that. Went and lied on us, basically called us a cheater, liar, kept our child from him, whole 9 yards. He never put his hands on us, blah, blah, blah. Told everybody, didn't know us. Never met us a day in their life. And like we said, we ain't perfect. We're a good person. We have our faults, just like everybody else. But all that was lies. And we're saying this for a reason. All of that was lies. And we knew it. They know it till this day. We never got the chance to defend ourselves, explain ourselves, none of that crap. And we was just like, oh my God. We had proof, paperwork, all that, y'all. Still got a scar on our arm till this day. Still, we lied. We cheated. Gold digger. Whore. However you want to put it. And we was far from that. And because of all that, because of the type of person we knew we were, yeah, we was mad for years. We was mad for years. Not because it was true, untrue, whatever. The main thing with us in that situation was we knew the type of person we were then, and we knew the type of heart we had, because we looked out for everybody around us. We never want anybody to feel like we wasn't there, or we couldn't be there for them, or we couldn't provide for them. So it wasn't even true or false. We knew it was false, number one. So that was irrelevant. You're going to lie and put your mouth on the type of person that we are, because we don't want you anymore. And this was a lot of people in our life that did this. Jobs, photo shoots, music video, going out of town, working on building our brand, our name. Show it almost got us put out, and this different people. on people called DCF, police, all that on us. Still tell lies about us till this day. Like we said, we ain't protecting nobody no more. So you can call us what you want. Still lie on us till this day. Had to cut them all off. Y'all heard us say this before, but we ain't getting deep into why. This is why. Everybody we done dealt with gave us a reason to hold a grudge that we couldn't let go, and we still dealt with them because they was either family, with kids with them, relationship, business, whatever, and we still dealt with them because we like, okay, they gonna see the type of person we are, they gonna change, they gonna stop. No, it didn't do nothing but get worse and worse and worse because we didn't have the strength or strong enough of a backbone to let go and be like, you don't give a damn about us. You don't care. You're going to do everything you can to take and drain us. And when we ain't got nothing, we can't pour into ourselves or do nothing for ourselves. Like, come on, make that make sense. Then y'all ain't got nothing to give to us, but we always there helping everybody out. So all these things, yeah, like we said, we know it caused a hold a grudge, and we was mad for years until we really realized, oh, okay, look, you know what you did and didn't do. You know what happened. You know what went down. The truth, we know y'all know this, is always going to come out. And they are going to get what's coming. So basically, they created their own self-fulfilling prophecy by doing what they did to us. Like we said, we don't ever claim to be perfect. But we say all this to say we've been there. They not worth it. They not. And we're going to get in that a little bit more at the end of the show. So a few signs, like this stuff is common sense, y'all. When it's time to let go, people draining your energy when it don't align with your goals, it's causing you more harm than good. Relationships, habits, your beliefs, material possessions, and the question we don't ever really ask ourselves is like, what in your life is taking up space but ain't bringing you no value? We have the fear of the unknown, of letting go and change, which is a part of life. Emotional attachments, what we just said, because they're family, relationships, friends, business, whatever, because it's comfort, it feels familiar to us. So why would we let it go? You know what I'm saying? The guilt or the pressure, like we said, thinking they're gonna change, make things work, and you can't make it work. We've been the type, like, if it don't happen naturally, or we don't naturally want you in our life, just no. Don't force nothing. Whatever is meant for you, it will be there. It will find its way to you. Do not force nothing, y'all. Ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. And the one thing a lot of people don't want to feel is failure. When you walk away from any kind of relationship, we don't want to ever feel like we failed. And now that we've been, learning Islam and Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, we realize, we didn't really fail. All of them was, how can we say, practice scenarios, if you will, to get us ready for where we are now. And we had to learn a lot of harsh, realistic lessons, and we mean realistic, that to love ourselves, really love ourselves, pull out the best version of ourselves ever possible, it can happen. It can happen. Normalize them. Acknowledge why you allowed it to happen. Your fears, dreams, desires, whatever. Because you can run from it, but only for so long. You can't go over it. You can't go around it, under it. You might as well go through it. That's going to be the quickest way to grow and learn. Another choice we made, because we was running from who we really were, what we really want to do, what's going to make us happy, all that. And there was time to really face, why you still angry? Why you still holding on to what they said, what they did, when you know it's a lie? Why are you still holding yourself back? You know what they think of you. Why? So once we was able to analyze all that, okay, now it's time to move to the next step. What you gonna do about it? If you ain't happy about a situation, we don't care what it is. Us, cut them off. We figured out they don't mean you no good. Absolutely not. Love yourself, pour into yourself, invest in yourself, take time for yourself, whatever it is that you do. And everybody is, of course, different. So acknowledge it, whatever it is, so you can get through it. Whether it's your mom or I just want her to love me, I just want her to accept me. Yeah, we get it. We went through that with our mom. We want everybody to love us and her to accept us and, just take us for who we are. But if it ain't in them, they just incapable. It's not going to happen because, number one, they don't see it in themselves. So why would they see it in you? We want everybody, or we feel like in our brain somewhere that they have to accept us or understand or, don't change us, leave us where we at. No, they don't have to. Stop looking for that understanding. A lot of people, they are not capable, and we cannot say that enough. Grown adults are not capable of understanding if they can't benefit. And that's one of the biggest issues with our people. Yeah, we said it. If we can't benefit or get no money or nothing out the deal, we don't care. We're not going to help. We ain't going to do jack bone nothing. But remember, when it comes back to us, then we're going to play the victim. Oh, yeah, we're going to play the victim. We want everybody to feel sorry for us and, sympathy, all that. What you put into this world, and we are firm believer in that energy, how you go out this door, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're going to get back. And sometimes it may happen even if you don't go out there like that, just to see what your reaction is going to be, to test you, and to see how much you done leveled up. All that. So, what in your life, we're going to ask again, is taking up space but not bringing you no value? And we ain't talking about no money. We are not talking about that. We're talking about people that's draining you, dragging you down, using you, only call when they need some, but they talk about you behind your back. Is that helping you be better? The relationship you in, is it making you the best version of yourself possible? Your family, are they supporting you? And I mean, really supporting you and being there when you need them, like you being there for them? Hopefully we say that correct. Yeah, we said that correct. Are they? Business. You promoting somebody else, and that's another thing we stopped doing. You promoting somebody else's business, their network, their logo, brand. Are they doing that for you? Then what you paying them for? Your friends, so-called friends. Can you call them in your time of need? They there for you like you there for them? Can't answer that for you. We can answer for ourselves. But take a minute. Think about it. If your answer is no to any of those, just like ours were, it's time to make some changes. It's time to remove and get rid of a lot of people, because they ain't going to add up. You want to level up and get to the height of your life, you're going to have the right people around you. I'm going to say it again. You're going to have the righteous, right people around you. And we know ain't a lot of them out there. It ain't. So, let go. We know when to let go. You start losing that weight, you ain't eating, you stressed now, you worrying about them more than yourself. You not being your usual upbeat, energetic, full of life. That version, you ain't motivated. You know what I'm saying? Their goals or plans or whatever ain't aligning with yours or all that. You afraid or whatever. It's time. You afraid of failing. That fear that will paralyze you and hold you back. It's time to let go. Don't run from it. All you're going to do is run at something you ain't got no business, like smoking, drinking, drugs, or multiple sex partners. You need to look at yourself. Look at yourself. What role did I play in this? How did I get here? We done asked ourselves that question one too many times, and we got tired of it. How the hell I get here? How this happened so fast and I let it spiral out of control the way it did? Now, nope. Okay, it's time to sit back and analyze some things. And that's something you ain't never gonna stop doing. You won't. But it's time to sit back and analyze your life where you are currently at right now. And we challenge y'all to do that as well. You ain't happy with it, what you gonna do about it and change it? You wanna make a different move? Make sure it's the right move. Don't just follow what everybody say and be on their bandwagon. Figure it out. Do some self-analyzing, self-evaluation. You don't need no acceptance, no approval from nobody. You damn sure don't need no blessing. If they hindering you, get them out the way. Holla, gotta go. Don't need you. Which is why we cut a lot of people off. Yeah, family too. Kids, we don't care. If you are not helping, you are not supporting, you are not loving, gotta go. You only call us when you need something, gotta go. Out the window. Talk down to us, belittle us, like we just said. Your dreams or whatever, your plans don't align with ours, gotta go. We ain't happy, and we can't say we're doing things to change that. We not happy, got to remove you. You in our path, you in our way. Holla. You don't want to bow down to our God or our messenger, out the window. Yeah, we said it. I know what this show about. We done said it 100 times. So, like we said on our premiere last week, we're not playing this year. So, we talk to a lot about every single thing that we do, even before we jump on and do our shows. Yes, we do. Nothing we do is without his approval. He allows us to do everything that we do. So that's who we're going to go to first. No shot to our husband. He already know. But that's who we're going to go to first, because we ain't going to get steered wrong in that direction. Not by a long shot. And we've been getting better and better at it. Okay, let's focus on this. We're going to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Once we get that done, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Won't even talk to nobody about anything we plan no more. Stop doing that. Keep it to yourself, because people don't want to see you succeed, or at least do better than them. Absolutely not. And you got to let go of them type of people. And when we come back from our break, we're going to give y'all a few steps to letting go, which all these are self-explanatory. We're going to give y'all a couple steps to letting go. It's really not that hard. We made it so difficult in our past, keyword, in our past. But when you realize them people never had love for you, or they didn't care about you, it's going to be so easy to out the window. Get out my face. I don't need you. I don't need you like I thought I did. You're not as important as we thought you were. We looking at you in a whole different way, in a whole different light. We can't scratch that darkness. You ain't gonna say light in the darkness, because that's all they brought into your life. That, trust issues, and PTSD. Out of here. Out of here, y'all. So what we gonna do is take our first break, you guys, play some music, and like we said, when we come back, we gonna give y'all a few steps. Of course, our own little tip is to letting go, and we mean truly letting go and moving forward. Like we said, it's not as hard as you think. Loving yourself when you realize your worth and what's important to you, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, it's not as hard as you think, y'all. We'll be back on Real Talk and Real Topics. right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on Real Talk and Real Topics. And for those that are just joining us, we're talking about holding on to toxic relationships, toxic people, whole 9 yards, and the power of letting go and releasing what no longer serves you. So before we went into the break, we was talking about identifying what no longer serves you and why letting go is so damn hard. So now we're finna give y'all some positive motivation on steps to letting go and moving forward. And before we do that, we're gonna share a little bit of our story of what helped us to do both of those things. We talk about not only here on Real Talking Real Topics, but on all of our shows about how we are a sister captain, and we are a Muslim, and we are a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings. That's pretty much it right there. Except in Islam. That's what helped us to let go of the horrible decisions we made, the bad choices we made, the people we were around. It gave us the power and the strength to cut them off and realize, yeah, we can love ourselves. Yes, we can be better. And yeah, we can move forward. We are not our past. We're not our mistakes. We're here now. And a lot of people like to hold on to the past. We, at this point, what's done is done. Yeah, it hurt us. We went through a lot, pulling ourselves up out the darkness and all that, but it's done. And that's what helped us to let go. We can't control and we cannot say this enough what other people do. We can only control Manima and how she reacts, especially now, to anything that happens. And through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, we don't care how ugly it get, we've learned to find the bright side. Because things can always be worse. We know, we've seen it. So accepting and studying Islam, this month's gonna be 4 years for us. Just helped us to do that and to move forward. Look for better days, better dreams, better sleep. We've seen the change in our body, in our hair, our mind, our hustle, our drive. We still out here working and everything, but we pushing ourselves further than we ever have before. We believing in ourselves and we accepted that you need to change. It's not just the people around you. You need to change too. You got some things you can adjust and you can fix. And I'm saying, don't mean you're a bad person and don't mean y'all a bad person either. But you have to get to that age, or you should get to that age. Take that back. You should get to that age where you be like, look, the definition of insanity, I'm doing the same thing over and over and ain't nothing changing. So it might be time for me to do something different. Just saying. It might be time for me to do something a little different. So you have to accept that. That's like the first step, because you can only control that person you look at in the mirror. And that's what we did. After the whole Atlanta thing, for those that don't know, we ain't even gonna get into that. Like we said, it's done. It is what it is. But after what we went through there, that was the last straw for us. We was like, how many times you gonna keep letting these men use you? How many times you finna keep going through this, putting yourself through this when you know your worth, you know you got the capability to do whatever you put your mind to. You can have whatever the hell you want. You can be whoever you want. You can be with whoever you want. And you sit around with these lame dudes with broken promises and fake dreams and just use you, clean, cook, sex, all that stuff. How many times you gonna keep doing that? And how many times somebody gotta put their hands on you? This us talking to ourselves. Somebody gotta put their hands on you for you to be like, okay, that's it. I'm done. That was it. We had known our husband a year before we even came up to Chicago, where we at now. So we got to know him. He already knew what was going on with us. So when we came up here, it was a no-brainer. We found out he was Muslim. I need you to give me books, teach me. Whatever we doing, it wasn't working. He was like, well, you got to say it again. I need the books, give me the teachers, because whatever we doing ain't working. And that's what did it for us. We started learning, we started studying, and we started changing ourselves. And we ain't, teaching nobody, but this is our story. That's our story of how we found that clear all that, and it was just it was a change. These past 4 years, we still had to let go of things and accept a lot that we didn't want to, but when we realized it was gonna be for our better good, it was gonna make us better, the best version of ourselves. And we don't know about anybody else, but we want to be the best version possible. We still gonna mess up, we still gonna make mistakes, so on and so forth. But it was significant for us. We had to, because we didn't wanna we didn't wanna, leave this earth. We didn't want to die. We want longevity of life. We ain't got nothing to prove or nothing like that, but we want to be better. And we know people was wrong about us. That's what helped us to let go and just accept it. They have no love for themselves. They have no love for you. Like we said, it is what it is. What can we do? And this is what we say to everybody. Then we had one person ask us that why we accepted Islam. That was the reason. We wanted to change and be better. Name change, whole life change, everything changed. And we still gonna continue to keep going, and we still gonna change. We had to acknowledge and accept that. And this is what we're gonna tell y'all basically. Start small. Clean your house. Remove people from your life. If you anything like us, write down poetry. Write down a journal. Write down a list, hell, whatever you got to do. When you get rid of the old version of you, and this will help us through Islam as well. When you get rid of the old version of yourself, you're going to make room for new. Take that however you want to take it. When you get rid of the old version, we're going to say it again, of yourself, get rid of them old negative people in your life, opportunity is going to start coming. You're going to see change in yourself. You're going to see yourself be brand new. I don't know about y'all, but we want that. So when you let go of what you used to be, you can become what you might be. And the benefits of letting go, I mean, it's self-explanatory. You're going to find peace. You're going to find serenity. You're going to find room for growth, new opportunities, longevity of life. You're going to start looking at yourself, I can do this, I can do that, I can touch this, and it's going to succeed, it's going to work out. What we're telling y'all, especially this year, over the past 4 years, we learned how to produce. We still been writing and stuff. Push ourselves further with our shows, working out, training, working on growing our hair out, nails, all that stuff. We want to think about that before. We want to think about making sure we clean every day. When you get rid of them old people, we telling y'all, or them old thoughts, negative thoughts, get them out your head. Negative thoughts. You're going to make room for new opportunities, and you're going to strengthen every area of your life. Your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-acceptance, your self-love, one of the top ones that we love. And you're going to find out what your purpose is. And we think we found ours. We almost there. We know it's to teach. We know it's to help women. It's something we've always loved to do. To be the best leader possible, to be the best example possible, to be the best version of ourselves possible. And we just getting started with that, because we always going to be learning. But this year, we want to end this one stronger than we have ever in our life. So we stand on schedule with everything. We pushing ourselves, we motivating ourselves. Even when we don't feel like it, we've been working all day. It's like we worked today, came straight home, did our show. We're not saying none of that to brag, but you got to get out here and hustle. You got to get out here and grind. You got to get out here and work. Nobody's going to give anything to you. They not. And that's what we had to learn. Stop looking for that blessing or that acceptance or that approval. You got to get out here and get it. You're the author of your own story. Who else going to write it? Who else going to be the hero? Let go. It's not benefiting you. Let it Go yell. We telling y'all. Get rid of that old person that was self-doubting themselves, that was feeling like they're a loser, like they not good enough, like they ain't worthy. You letting other people decide your worth. Stop doing that too. There's so many things you got to stop doing, but stop doing that. They don't decide your worth. They don't decide if you're good enough to marry, have a baby, sing, dance, act, whatever. Do it. Don't wait for the right time. Just do it. Don't let nobody stand in your way or tell you can't or how you're going to do that or that looks impossible. Faith without works is dead. We know that. You can't just sit around asking and praying all the time. You got to put in some action too. And that's what we had to learn. You can't rely on other people. You got to get out there and do it yourself. That's why we do everything ourselves. Everything. We don't mind. At least we know it's going to get done. It's going to get done right when we need it to. And we be tired of mugs sometimes. Actually, all the time. But y'all ain't going to never see it. We love what we do. Like we said, we have said this 1,000 times. We're not in no competition. None of that. We're going to leave that at that. We ain't finna gain that no more this year. But, yeah. Take that step. Get rid of that fear. What's the worst that's going to happen? And we know like y'all have asked this question. What if I fail? What if I don't succeed? It's not really failing, if you're trying. To us, and it's just an opinion, you only fail when you don't really try. You don't even take that step or make that effort. You're never going to find out. Take that crazy leap. Take that crazy step. You want to travel, go to another country, do it. Do your research on how you can go over there, wherever it may be. You want to take that opportunity, do it. If it don't work out, at least you might learn something along the way. Who knows? That relationship. Be careful with that part, though. Get to know that person. And now all of them work out. We know this. Not all relationships work out, but at least you learn something. We can't say we learned a lot from our past relationships. Number one thing, without ourselves. Yeah. Don't fall into these broken promises and empty dreams. Yeah, all that good stuff. That's one of the major things we learn. Be careful, who you get involved with. All that good stuff. We can go down the list. We can talk on and on. But yeah, do it. Nobody stop you, especially this year. How you want to end your 2025? Same way as 2024 in previous years? I don't know about y'all, but we ain't really happy with that at all. Who's this? Hey, Derek, how you doing? We said that's what it's all about, how you can get anywhere if you don't take steps forward. If you don't, you will just stand where you stood before. Correct. And keep going through the same stuff over and over. Thank you for joining in. How you doing? And keep going through the same stuff over and over. And like we said, if y'all anything like us and the man Derek right here, you get tired of that. You got to do something different. If you want different results, you got to take a different step, man. That's what we tell ourselves. And we know we still got a long way to go, but hey, we ain't tripping. At least we going in the right direction. We doing it the correct way. I mean, you can't get no better than that. How? How are you gonna get better than that? But write a letter, to a person, habit, your belief, whatever, and then let it go. We write in our poetry. That's how we do it, or we do like a mental funeral, if you will. Look, you did me dirty. You did X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I don't want to be cool with you again, but I ain't gonna walk around with no grudge either, because you can let go and not have people in your life. That's where another area people mess up at. They feel like you have to forgive them and then let it go and still allow them in your life. No. If they burned you once, don't put your hand back in the fire. Please do not do that. Oh my goodness. And then wonder, well, how I get burned again? Like, what's going on? You know how. They changed. That's just like if I ran to an ex right now and be, hey, what's up? How you doing? That's gonna be our face. We're gonna look at them like they got boo-boo on their face, like, really? Oh, you thought I forgot? No. Oh, we didn't forget, man. We ain't forget. Then it's gonna be, oh, you holding a grudge, you still mad, blah 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 blah. But get rid of them people. That's part of that change. Don't continue to allow them in your life. No, they don't deserve to be there. If people really had love for you and they was accepting you and they wanted to be there, they do that. But there's so many benefits. Let go. Do something different. Be bold. Be the one that got away, whether you male or female. We just thought about this. And got your life together. So if you do see them again, they're going to be like, I didn't think they was going to be capable of doing that. That's how far down people think they unbroke you. Like, for real. Like, you can't climb and pull your way back up. We're like, do you know who the hell I am? All right, you must not know what I've been through already. Okay, cool. We about to show you. Let's go. Y'all want to play the game? Let's play the game. So this ain't no game to us, especially not this year. No. We finding peace. We finding energy, new opportunities, room for growth. And we get so many ideas. We think a lot putting this in our head. We know. Scratch that. Stop playing. We know. New opportunities and different, things we can do to grow our own life and grow ourselves and all this. And it is crazy. Like, when you let go, I'm telling y'all, we can keep talking about this all night, but when you really let go, you make room for better things in your life. That relationship, family, business, whatever. You're making room for better things in your life. Let go. It's going to lead you to something better. We promise you that. Let go. Okay. So what we're going to do, you guys, is take our last break, looking at this phone, play some more music, and we're going to come back and give y'all all our social media. Run our mouth a little bit more. We're going to close out for the evening, and we're going to go ahead and chill and relax. But we will be back on Real Talk and Real Topics, y'all. right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on Real Talk and Real Topics. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys all of our social media where you can come through, check us out, and not only listen to Real Talk and Real Topics, but check out all of our shows as well. First and foremost, you can catch us this Thursday and every Thursday evening, y'all, at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're talking real topics. Disclosure, our show does discuss Islam for educational purposes only. If this topic or show is not for you, we kindly ask for no negative comments, y'all. Let's keep it positive. We welcome open hearts and minds from our brothers and sisters and all who wish to learn the truth. And of course, we're going to motivate, share our personal journey, our personal story, and hard, deep, meaningful conversation as well. So y'all come through and check us out every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, you guys. And of course, you can follow us on all of our social media over on our Facebook, Manima Muhammad, the Queen Candy Podcast as well. You can subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, which is the Queen Mimi Radio Show and, of course, the Queen Mimi Podcast. Follow us over on our Instagram, the Queen Mimi Podcast, LinkedIn, Twitter, Queen Mimi, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, TikTok, if they don't get rid of the app, Queen Mimi, and, of course, over on Clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77, you guys. So make sure y'all follow us on all those platforms, and we will make sure we give y'all a follow back. And speaking of live streams, first and foremost, the Queen Mimi Radio Show will be live on our YouTube channel. Go over and subscribe every second and fourth Friday. So we won't be live on our podcast YouTube. It's going to be our Queen Mimi Radio Show this Friday. Pretty much covering the same topic we did today, so on and so forth. Probably about, say about 20-30 minutes till we get more people on the live stream. But y'all go over there, subscribe to our channel, and we will make sure we do the same thing. Okay? Go over there and check us out, y'all. And of course, we do our Queen Mimi Podcast radio show. We'll talk real topics in our blog on our Facebook page. We just did our first live stream Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Each and every Tuesday on our Facebook, which is my name Muhammad once again, and the Queen Candy Podcast from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So make sure y'all come over there and check us out as well. Of course, like we said, if they don't get rid of the app, come over and check the Queen Mimi Podcast live show the first and third Wednesday of each month and every Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every first and third Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m., you guys. Like we said, we don't know if they're going to get rid of the app. That deadline coming for those that don't know. So that's why we promoting all our other platforms. One of the reasons why. And we getting on, letting everybody know where they can find us at. Like we said, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we definitely hoping for a good result, not just for us, but for everybody else too, y'all. And of course, like we said, you can go over and check us out also on our Instagram, the Queen Mimi Podcast Radio Show, so on and so forth. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., you guys, and every Monday at 4 p.m. So go over there and make sure y'all follow us over on those platforms as well. And we'll make sure we give you a follow back. So yeah, that's all our social media, you guys. Y'all can come check us out at. And we got to make sure we get another one together. Check out the Queen Mimi Podcast, Queen Mimi Radio Show. We're talking real topics, and our blog on any podcast streaming platform. Any. Go over there, type in Queen Mimi Podcast. You can check out all of our shows. Like, share, comment, give us a little rating. We will greatly appreciate it. And we thank y'all in advance. We appreciate y'all. So with all that being said, we ain't forgot nothing else. Yeah, I think we all good, y'all. Thank you to everyone that came through and checked us out on Real Talk and Real Topics this week. And before we close out of here, let's go. You cannot control everything. You cannot control everyone. You can only control your star player, the person you look at in the mirror. You are the author, the creator of your own happiness, of your own life, your own path. We can go on and on. It's not anybody else's responsibility or fault. You are where you are, just like with us. It's yours. No matter what's happened to you, no matter what you done been through, what background you done came from, you can make it better and be the best version of yourself possible. It can happen. It's not impossible. Remember that. So with all that being said, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of our evening, and we hope y'all do the same as well. Y'all stay blessed. Take care of yourself out there, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow on the Queen Mimi blog. Y'all have a good one.